everyone. This is your second term lesson, direct proportion. I think this lesson we learn relation between two quantities. Okay, so I think a better way to get an idea by using a example. Now you can see, if you consider number of pen, this is called a quantity. Okay, so number of pen, and you can take the price of pen. Here number of pen, this one is the price of pens. Okay, so look at this relation. If you have a one pen, so the price is 15 rupees. 2 pen, you have to double this one, 30 rupees. 3 pen, 45, like that. Use this table, you have idea what is the relations between two quantity. If you consider the ratio of the two amounts of the pen, so you can take any amount in here. Look at this. If you consider 1 and 2, so what is the ratio between corresponding price? The 1 pen is 15. So 2 pen, double it, 30. Then again, if you write the simplest form, this ratio also same. Now look at this one in the direct proportions, 1 to 3, same ratios comes. How it happened? So 1 pen is 15 rupees, 3 pen is 45 rupees. So 1 into 3. Now look at this one, 2 and 3. So 2 pen is 30 rupees, 3 pen 45. So if you solve furthermore, 2 to 3. So if you consider any amount, any two amounts in here, if you consider the corresponding value for these two amount, you can see here same ratio, 2 to 5, 2 to 5. So proportion like that we are taking as a direct proportions. The two distinct quantities are said to be a direct proportion if they increase or decrease in the same ratio. So increase or decrease should be same ratio. Now the number of books and the price we can check. Price of a book 25 rupees, 250. So I take one book, it's 25 rupees, two book 50. How much? 375. So we will consider some ratio of books and ratio of price. So you have done in last time. 1 2 here. If you consider one book and 2, one book 25, two book 50. So 25 to 50 also same ratio, it comes 1 to 2. Look at these two. If you consider the ratio of the book, number of book, and other quantity is the price of relevant price of books, so you can see same ratio. So I will consider 2 to 3, 2 and 3 in here. These values we have to take. So shall we check that too? So if you divide both 25, it comes 2 to 3 again. Now you can see 2 to 3 equal 2 to 3. This type of proportion we are taking direct proportion. Now if you consider 10 to 100, it is 1 to 2. Again I will consider 10 books is 250, 100 book is 2500. If you divide both side by 250, it comes 1 to 10. So you can see here same ratio, so that you can tell the relation between number of books and the price of a book is uh, direct proportion. Now shall we check another example, the length of a side of the square and its area. So you can see here, if you consider 1 into 1 square, 2 into 2 4, if you consider 3 into 3 9. Now you can get an idea, the one quantity increase. What's the one quantity? Length. As well as the other quantity also increases, but both are increase, but you have to check whether is it same ratio. So how do you check that one? Length of side and area. If I consider 3, so 4 6, like that, my areas come 3 into 3 9, 4 into 4 16, 6 into 6 36, like that. This is the relation between area and the length of a side. So I consider some ratio between two lengths. I'm going to take a ratio between two lengths. I consider 1 and 2. So what will be 1 and 2 if I consider? So I take 1 as a length in here and other length is 2. So you can see here the area relation is, the ratio of the area is 1 to 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Next I consider 2 to 3. So 2 is come here, 3 is 9. So 2 to 2 is 3 is what? It is 4 to 9. 4 to 9. Now you can see what the ratio between lengthwise, so corresponding ratio for the area is not equal. You can see here these two is not equal, so you have to check whether it's happened. So these are calling not the direct proportion. This is not a direct proportion problem.